down me in here tracking, and around that Rick for getting this set up for us on short notice. So here we go. We are off and ready to rumble. This is the Varia option in the playoffs, so both these players are Varia players. We're having a dash recall game here. So we're going to go down like normal. Grab our morph ball and whatever else Blue Brinstar has in store for us. And also on co-coms today, we have the one and only incompetent perfectionist.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Welcome.
Great, I can hear you. Then I think it's working. How's it going?
Oh, it's going great. We just started this superhero fight between Supermelon, the cantaloupe with an S on his chest, and Lay Flash, FrenchLightningJohn.
Let me guess.
So far,
they both skipped Morph Ball.
I don't know. I was actually not paying attention to that right there, but I think they got something from the Morph Ball pedestal, and it looks like Morph Ball.
Yeah, or else they couldn't be down here, I guess. Oh well, that would be a fun one to see. No more gentleman's agreement. Can't go anywhere in the map. You just have to see who quits first.
Unless anyway. Kip gave us one of those fake morph balls where you can only use it for 3 seconds before you find the real one.
Makes you just slightly too big to go in the in the cracks.
You gotta crawl really slow.
All right, well, nothing too exciting so far, but haven't really seen any major locations other than Morph Ball. So
yeah, just morph and energy so far.
Yeah,
having a little bit of technical troubles on the tracker, but we have smart people working on that, so we'll get there.
Yeah. All right. Oh, we got it. Look like some meme routage. Got some meme routage going on. Nothing too delicious back there, but do you think they'll keep going or just turn around? Turn around.
Now that they turned around, I really think they'll turn around. Yeah. With no supers, I think it's better to go up.
go out on a limb there for us, Salty.
Well, I've already landed on the limb.
I heard birds are good at that.
Yeah, we make nests and stuff.
Yeah.
Old Mother Brain check from both runners. There's our supers.
Nice.
All right, so we're not gonna have any ridiculous ammo hunt as we start this out. And now Bomb Torizo doesn't have to be a specific major for progression because we have power bombs. So it doesn't have to be bombs or speed or screw. It can be literally any other major at this point, I believe, if I read the dash rules correctly.
It always feels good coming out of Blue Bryn with one of each, at least, of the 3 ammo types there. You're like, okay, I got the set. I'm ready to face the world here and kind of go on my own terms instead of having to be like, oh, wait, I can't go here. I don't have a super. Oh, wait, I can't go here. I don't have a power bomb.
Definitely. It makes it a lot more comfy. We're getting a 9 o'clock missiles check from FrenchLightningJohn.
And just E-tanks. Seeds withholding so far. It's like, nah, come find my goodies. They're not up here.
Well, with what we know so far, we're not going to be going to Gauntlet immediately. So let's head down to Green Bryn and check that dense location of denseness. Because there's some majors down there.
Of denseness. Yes.
Yes, brother, the salt rises.
Oh, there's screw attack. That's fun. It's a good time. Good old screw attack.
Party now favorite. We can do Gauntlet if we want to. Because that makes it a lot easier. But since he's already halfway down, might as well just keep rolling.
And it's not going to be a suit, right? So.
Right, I think the best thing we can find up there is a nice beam or something.
Right, and that's a maybe I'll whiz by there some other time when I'm in the area kind of situation, I would think.
Because the only thing that I think can speed this up that could be up there is maybe Speed Booster or Spood Beaster, however you prefer it.
As it's often called, yes. Yeah, it could be that. I mean, there's lots of, boots or space jump would all like speed things up with like better movement, but it's not really going to be your progression at this point, unless progression is locked behind something silly.
And FrenchLightningJohn checking the minors of the check of Gauntlet there.
Yeah, I like that check. You get a power bomb refill anyway, so why not?
That's fair. But we soon should be seeing the Edacoons, and they can teach us how to wall jump, so we know what we're doing.
Yeah, we wouldn't know what to do without those little koala bears.
Too bad the X's eat them and they turn into giant flubbery-like substances that went on to star in a Robin Williams movie.
That's sad.
I know.
I don't like that ending.
I know, but at least we know there's no reason to save them, and we can save the frames instead and just do speedrunning stuff.
They deserve it. Deserve their peril. All right, more energy tanks. Thanks, game. We got the energy.
And our second pack of power bombs, so that is nice. Especially with no bombs, you don't want to be stuck with just 5 peeps going through this.
Yeah, no. 10 to 15, always better. 10 better than 5, 15 better than 10. Ooh,
but
nice.
Once you get to like 80, it's not so great anymore. It's like, why do I need all these?
I would say once you get to 30 even, you're like, okay, enough on the power bombs game.
That's fair, because 25 is good enough if the energy is a low thing.
It's 2 crystal flashes.
Yeah. Definitely solid. Alright, so as IP was saying, we got plasma down at Edacoons, so they gave us a nice birthday present. I don't know how they knew it was Samus's birthday, but happy birthday, Samus.
It was kind. It's a kind gift. Plasma beam, one of the top 5 beams for sure, and definitely one of the better ones, but not so great in Dash Recall, which is what we're playing. See how with that plasma, Smellin's damage only went up to 100, which is not a whole lot. This plasma here is quite nerfed, so we're gonna still be wanting other beams like charge upgrades and wave and all that good fun. But we got a major here, right? Wave gate. What do you think is going to be salty?
I think it's going to be wave, just for the memes.
Yeah, good trolling. I'm going to go with reserve tank.
Oh, my second favorite item. Okay, I'm down. Let's see what it is.
Let's see.
As Super Melon enters.
Super Melon. Ice.
Oh.
Okay. All right. It's all right.
I'll take half a point for the kind of win there, saying it was a beam.
Well, it takes 4, an I is a straight line, and it takes 4 straight lines to make a W, so maybe a quarter of a point.
Okay, fine. I'm up 0.25 to 0 at the moment.
All right, that'll work. All right, we got like double charge checks going on here.
Oh, there's.
Oh, there it is. You're
Just
just channeling the wrong information there.
Got my sources mixed up. But yeah, as you can see in Dash, since we already have Plasma, even though Plasma is nerfed, it kind of does all the damage by itself. Wave and Ice are... Once you have Plasma, Wave and Ice are just more for utility.
That's right. I forgot they didn't even increase the damage. Ugh, right, okay. So yeah, they're going to need some charge upgrades to see some more damage output for that 100 beam.
But at least we have 30 supers, so that takes care of everything, not Mother Brain 2.
And I mean, just for like look at that wave plasma beam. That's nice. Feels good. You want the wave so it goes through stuff, and you want the ice for the freezy. And who cares if it doesn't add damage, I guess.
And it's like 92 where I live today, so I will definitely take a freezy.
Nice to just carry around an ice beam and just freeze people and things, like in Super Metroid. All right. What we got here? Another major check. Oh, I hate
Ooh.
that door sometimes.
Me too.
Can't say I haven't been there.
I go there every any percent race. All right, we got our fourth energy tank, making a few things in Upper Norfair less of a pain in the butt. So that could be an option for our players if they like the hell runs.
I mean, yeah, this seed has been pretty free with the energy tanks so far. It's like, have some more energy tanks. You know what I got here? Energy tank.
Unfortunately, we're still missing our 2 reserves because there's only 2 reserves in dash mode. But I know the players are just dying to see a silvery tank of goodness so they can store their cookies or popcorn in to snack on later.
Yeah, Brinstar had all the beams, but other than that, it's just been energy tanks and that one screw attack.
And Metroid MST is not a fan of my silver tank enthusiasm, but that's okay. You know, we need both sides of the conversation to bring out the best in Metroid.
Pro energy tank and anti-energy tank alike. I mean, reserve tank.
And remember, energy tanks are also silver, just like the reserves, but they have a nice sticker on them with an E there. So it's really pretty darn the same thing.
Yeah, they're just not like filled when you pick them up because they're more exclusive. It's like, you know.
Yeah, they're made out
fill
of
these up with energy. You should just be happy to get the tank because it's so pretty.
Absolutely, they're made out of adamantium and titanium, so a little bit of Wolverine is in them, and that's why you want them.
Nice. Didn't even know that.
Me neither.
Learning something all day. This is my thing I learned today.
Ooh, Tracy's favorite item.
There.
Hiding behind Lizard Boy.
Nice.
And FLJ is going to show us how Kraid can stand up like a good lizard. Or a bad lizard, depending on how you feel about it. Oh, the late open, too. Okay, definitely bad lizard.
Yeah, very bad. At least he's got that charge.
Although,
plasma.
that charged plasma would have finished them right off the bat, but with only 100 beam damage, that's going to take a little bit more.
It's about like a missile.
Yeah, exactly. So you got to wait an extra second and a half to shoot a missile instead of shooting a missile. So we're still hoping for some charge upgrades for these two. Normally I don't like spoiling previous races when I'm calming, but this is a playoff race, and we already have those neat indicators of who won the first one.
Right.
So I can't do anything about that.
Pretty obvious, yeah.
So Smellin's in a really good position here. A couple rooms ahead, and WWE. If they can take this one, they'll be in a very nice position for Game 3.
Gotta get those 3 wins, 3 out of 5.
I know, that's wonderful. The cat's climbing the computer. How'd you get in here, honey? Come here. Good Fluffball. Good girl.
I'm going to go with meow as the response.
She does say that.
Often says. Often overheard by cats.
Les mieux.
Yeah, that's what happens in France.
Or
cartoons didn't taught me anything.
Or the eastern part of Canada where my sister-in-law lives because she speaks French.
There you go.
Just an E-tank at Iceland, but that's nice to find without suits. So that's going to get Smelling out of here in a comfortable manner. And FLJ as he comes just 2 rooms behind.
Yeah, they're on each other's heels right now. I mean, the game hasn't given us much in terms of progression so far.
But high jump boots will give us that progression. I can feel it in my pigeon bones.
What's it going to be?
It's going to be progression. Oh, you mean the exact item? Well, give me just a second to think about it, and I'll tell you that
I'd say high jump boots. Yeah, I think it's going to be vanilla. That's my gut feeling. I'm really good at this predicting, too.
Vanilla milkshake right there. Delicious.
It's a classic for a reason.
Absolutely. And giving us extra peebs, and I think there was a super at the entrance, so those are nice things to see.
Yeah, ammo's looking all right for this phase of the game. Got Ridley ammo when that suit shows up, or like 4 more E-tanks.
And will we get a cathedral check? Yes, we will. Smelling, tearing off his business suit. He's taking his day job off as reporter and flying like the cantaloupe he is through cathedral. With Screw in space, I like this play. You will become free movement.
A super melon just for anything, you know.
You gotta go buy
your superness like this.
Absolutely. You gotta go buy the best, ripest looking cantaloupe you can at the store. And then you gotta know a scientist to infuse you with that melon and then carve an S on your cantaloupe. And then somehow also be good at Super Metroid. It's a lot.
Sounds exhausting.
Really does. It's even harder than what Spider-Man had to go through. But Smelling's making it work. All the way at Bubble Mountain. Ooh, early reserve check.
Yeah,
we do have... First. Okay, well that's good. And we do have Crystal Flash ammo.
Yeah. Just sometimes it feels better to your brain to just clear it out left or right? You know, like just get reserved and go over there and do the too long of it.
That's how most of the people I know were taught to read left to right. Differs country to country, nothing wrong either way. But yeah, sometimes if you grew up that way, that's the way you want to take things out. You want to go top left, all the way to the right side of the page, continue on. So let's see what's at the speed booster location.
And the E-tank made a nice refill instead of wasting time farming too, which might have been a calculated bet there. With all the E-tanks they've gotten so far, it's pretty safe one.
Well, then Smellin should definitely head down to Atlantic City and open a delicious sandwich shop because all the casinos are closed. I don't know why, just because.
Hey, look at that.
One of those beam power. All right.
Shiny charge upgrades, yeah. 1 of 4. Not the only game in town, the only charge game. But, you know, you want as many as you can, because with the plasma, that means your damage will go up another 100, basically, for every charge you find.
That's right. You get Paul, John, George, and Ringo. All 4 of them together.
Nice.
Get you up to 500. Those are our 4 charge beams and dash.
Who are famously known as the Fab Five, right?
That's right. And they were night trippers with a one-way ticket, yeah. So FLJ is going to get his charge beam here after we do a combo of healing up.
High fiving in the farm.
And shout outs to Paragon for quickly fixing all of our tracking stuff. Looks awesome now. Thank you, Paragon.
Yeah, it's all hooked up.
All right. So wave beam. Let's have the Varia. Let's do Varia here.
I'm gonna say gravity.
I like either one. I just wanted something. Oh man,
wrong. Another 100 damage though.
So we got John and Ringo looking for Paul and George. Will we find them? I don't know. But I think the other two can make a song if they really try.
Which two? John and Paul?
John and Ringo.
Oh, John and Ringo, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, John and Paul made most of the songs, I think, and then...
Yeah, that's why I said I figured they probably could.
Yeah. And then, you know, Ringo does his job.
Ringo
He's a good drummer.
Rocks. Alrighty. Well, where to go now, huh? Croc?
John Bonham. Let's go find him, because that's an excellent drummer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Metroid MS2 is talking about FrenchLightningJohn. That makes more sense, because he's actually here.
FrenchLightningJohn hanging out in the farm. Gonna make the same play, I wonder? They've been in lockstep this whole race so far, pretty much. I mean, what else is there to go to other than Croc at this point, really?
Just wreck ship, but that's a long way off. I mean, Croc, I think, is a smarter play because it's right here.
Oh, well, okay. I thought smell and reset because like the stream went black. I was like, wait, what? Go all the way to Croc and then reset. Fighting Croc makes a little bit more sense.
I was like, no, not now. This race is pretty darn close.
All right.
Yeah, this one's fun. But we are having a little bit of a buffering issue on Smell Inside. Hopefully everything clears up nicely. He picked up something. Okay, there it is.
Who could have guessed? Another E-Tank. Oh wait, only everyone.
A nice vanilla E-Tank.
Delicious.
My kids call those a vet because of, the letters.
Alright. I think Croc's dead. Oh wait, no he's not.
He's coming back. Hide.
What a jump scare.
This game's been out so long that I don't even remember the first time that happened.
Probably the first time you played it.
Well, yeah, but I don't remember that.
Yeah.
In its entirety, which is odd because my long-term memory is better than my short-term memory. But oh well. Let's see what's over here at Grappling Beam.
Let's see, indeed. Still going with gravity. I think it's gonna be gravity. At the gravity beam. Nope.
Oh man.
More E-Tanks. Jeez. So yeah, wreck ship, I guess, or just go to Lower Norfair.
Yeah, it's either wreck ship or we're gonna have to go full RBO on this guy.
You got the ammo for it.
Yeah, we got 2 crystal flashes, 8 tanks. I don't know if either of these runners enjoy RBO or have done a decent amount of it, but
average RBO enjoyers.
Yeah, nobody has that team name.
Next year, then.
Next year, yeah. Maybe you and me can make that team name.
We might actually have to play RBO at least once beforehand.
Yeah, that would help. Well, to be fair, I've played it. I just haven't finished the run of it.
Yeah. To be fair, I've played the game that RBO is based on, which is called Super Metroid. But, yeah.
Well, then I think I'm going to vote you in as team captain, bro.
RBO captain, yeah. Good idea. I've got the strats. Boy, howdy. All right, so we're doing another grapple check. Sadly, it's just another E-Tank.
And FrenchLightningJohn says, no thank you. 8 tanks is just not enough to eat. Or too much to eat.
I've had plenty. I'm full.
Don't want any bloating going on over here.
I need to take a run. Give me some speed booster,
I mean, what if that energy tank was filled with Slim Fast right after you did a long jog? Wouldn't that be nice? But he left it behind.
He'll never know. It could have been filled with liquid diamonds.
Or 17 pieces of French toast. One of these 2 things we mentioned is worth more, but one of them is tastier.
Yeah.
So
definitely would rather eat the French toast than the diamonds, that's for sure. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say I think French toast is going to taste better than a bunch of diamonds.
I think you're right, but hear me out on this. If we sell all the liquefied diamonds, I mean, we can buy as much French toast as we want.
Do you know anyone who buys liquid diamonds?
I don't, but I mean, that's got to be something, right? They're still diamonds.
Yes, yeah. I mean, you'd think.
It's supposed to be
do some research on it.
It's supposed to be the hardest material in the world. So, I mean, once they go back to solid form, that'll be a nice buck or 2, or 300 million. I don't know.
I don't know prices of things. Yeah, we'll just go 300 million. That sounds better.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, if it's filled up with a whole can of them, why not?
A whole can of liquid diamonds. Oh man, so yeah, are we getting gonna get some ship checks up here? It looks like.
Well, we have
Smelling already
grapple.
up the red tower there.
We have grapple, high jump, and ice, and we have a ton of energy. So the game is like pick an RBO path and just do it. Is what this seed looks like to me.
Right? Yeah, it could
It's
be.
like, it's like, do you like Meridia more than Lauren Orfair? Then go. Because yeah, the suits have been evasive. We know they're not going to be up in criteria, so no climb supers or gauntlet is going to help us out here.
Yeah, I mean, they're both going back up, and I am a little surprised. I thought we would see someone go for one of the suitless options, but I mean, I guess FrenchLightningJohn could, but I don't know why you would come up to X-ray just to go back down.
Yeah, it looks like they're on the same path, pretty much on each other's heels.
Yeah.
The only reason John's a little bit behind is instead of electing to use a Crystal Flash, he decided to do a longer speed bug farm.
Mm-hmm.
And but otherwise, they have the same info at the moment, and they know what's up. So I guess it depends on a little bit of RNG and the rest of their movement here. But this is a pretty tight, fun race.
I like that Smellin turned off all of his beams so he can get this X Factor going up in here.
You know, I nailed that once in practice, and I have not done it yet again. I guess my timing's just off in that. I gotta ask somebody in the community that's smart for a good X Factor setup on Fantoon.
Yeah.
Hey, IP, you're smart, right? Do you know one of those?
I'm not that smart, no.
Oh, okay.
I mean, no, I heard a little bit, but I don't know well enough to do it. Like, there's a way of like doing a jump at a specific time, and then bodying Fantoon in a way that you can like usually time a jump up. But I couldn't help you more than that. Just not very helpful at all.
That's fair. Then you and I will go hunting for a Metroid community member.
Absolutely.
Us.
We should, find a tutorial on that, see if we can get it down, because that would be useful, helpful.
I wonder if Zost knows how to do it. Maybe he can help us.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, just go all the way to the top.
Zost, Oats, Behemoth, can you waste part of your day to help me, please?
Come teach me your ways.
Well, I think that was a really good Fantoon fight from Smellin, but since we're having a little bit of a buffering issue there, it looked longer than it was.
If it got lost in the buffer, though, it must not be super long, right?
Yeah, so I think it had to be a half-decent fight. But John's movement has been nice and has caught up just the one elephant octopus ghost creature behind.
Yeah, very succinctly put. Yeah, I mean, Wreck Ship's got, so like, what? How many? 5 majors here now, I think. So it's like,
I think it's 5 in Dash.
This one, the tank, Sky Missiles, Gravity, and the Reserve, right? So yeah, there's a lot that could be here.
Yeah, instead of 4 here and 2 at Kraid, we have 5 here and 1 at Kraid, which I think makes sense because Kraid being that loaded that early on doesn't provide as many opportunities for divergence as we'd like to see in a race. And going all the way up to Fantoon, you can't get much farther away from Ridley than this. So
yeah.
This provides. Oh, there we go. Got our first suit. But this provides our ability to do such things.
Yeah.
If somebody felt good to Hell Run and Lower Norfair, and the other one came up here, those are things that I've seen happen before in some other Dash seeds.
Yeah. So Smellin just dipping out on the rest of Wreck Ship, just like, nah. Not gonna see the other 3 majors.
Which is unfortunate because it could have been Spring Ball up there somewhere. And Spring Ball saves 15.5 minutes easy.
Spring Ball and 2 more reserves would be ideal.
I'm just gonna feel bad if I don't know if it's possible, but if they can stuff both suits up in Wreck Ship, if that's a thing that they can do in Dash.
I think so.
And Smellin decided to peace out after that. I think it's a smarter thing because the odds are with you more for Meridia and Lower Norfair. But
yeah, definitely.
If you left the Varia suit behind,
just a long backtrack if it's up there.
Yeah, or you're gonna have to enjoy those 2 crystal flashes and those 8 tanks throughout Ridley.
Yeah, right, exactly. Which, I mean, might be part of Smellin's thinking. Might be thinking, look, I've got 8 energy tanks, screw attack, space jump, good beams. If it's up there, then I'm just doing a suitless. End of story.
That's fair. And Smellin has the farm beam, so if we need to get health or missiles back quickly in LN, Grapple is your friend.
Yeah.
So I like it. We'll see what John decides to do here after picking up his gravity.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, another thing I keep forgetting about Dash mode. They open the back door, so bot wound is not a necessary thing.
Right, yeah, you can always skip out on the snack.
You can always avoid them if you want. Which is too bad, because someone that I'm co-commenting with taught me a neat strat to kill him in 1 round, so I've been doing that.
Yeah, good old-fashioned. I just learned it too, the pretty traditional X Factor approach. It's fun when it works.
Absolutely. And we can check his bot wounds major without having to actually fight him now.
Yeah. Alright, is John gonna go? Alright, John's going up, so we're gonna see what was up here in these 3 items, Wreck Ship, that Smellin skipped out on.
Oh, and a Dragon. Is this even randomized?
Seriously, it's cringe. Imagine fighting Dragon at Dragon. Alright, what's Sky got?
I can tell you in just a moment.
Charge upgrade, that's what I was thinking.
Alright, so John wants those extra peeps. I like the call.
Yeah.
Don't know if you're going to find Varia. Just have a little bit extra to CF if you need to. Oh, skipping out on 2 of them after going all the way up top.
Yeah.
That was not what I expected.
No, me either. Alright, fair enough though. Yeah.
I mean, it's reasonable. I mean, bowling takes a while. You don't want to be sitting around waiting for that. If it happens to be heat shield and double jump at this point up there, then that was extremely smart. But
pressure valve was behind Dragon.
So Smellin donated about 7 seconds to his opponent there. It happens.
You can write that off on his taxes. Charitable donation.
The government gives you 4.5 seconds back at the end of the year for that. Happy New Year! Not yet. The government sent me 4.5. Okay, now Happy New Year.
No, you got 4 more seconds.
All right, so I'm pretty sure John's gonna break the tube.
Yeah.
And there's one of those awesome silver things. Oh, it doesn't look like Smellin wants it, though. That's
ever.
really weird. Oh, got it, though.
Got it anyway. Too bad. You're taking
I think that almost guarantees a win there, grabbing that tank.
That's interesting. Yeah, I wonder, I guess John's going to do some of these West Meridia checks, which we haven't seen. Could be some Varia action.
I have seen a Varia Mama Turtle time or 2 in my dash practices. So let's see if it is sticking around back here. Nope, more ball bombs.
Sure.
That makes things a little faster, less lag for a couple areas.
Yeah. So West Meridian's got one more major, another recall change up a watering hole. And yeah, we'll see.
And both reserves for Smellin. I think that pretty much locks in the win. That's how the game works, right?
Yeah. Yep. When
Okay.
you're commentating, it is for sure. All right, not getting a watering hole check. I was going to say, unless John does some like sand pits, shack tool, plasma check action, he's not getting anything to help him get past Smelling up here. We've already seen all this, so
yeah,
it's not going to be good for him.
Neither player going for the watering hole check, which is a definite major in dash recall.
Yeah.
Oh, Smellin is taking another lap back around, so it's possible.
Yeah, maybe.
It's possible here that Smellin wants to see it, or maybe just Mama T. We know bombs are there.
Yeah.
I think the only reason... Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, I don't mind a pop in for a quick Mama T check, but if you're going to go all the way up to watering hole, it becomes so such a time suck to go all that way. I don't know. I would be surprised. But
definitely. If you go all the way there, the only thing that's going to make you happy about taking that time is Varia.
Right.
At this point.
It's like, what are the odds that's going to be it?
Well, the odds are a little better now, but yeah, it could be Spazer, could be another charge upgrade, Spring Ball. It's better than starting a fresh game, but with 8 E-tanks, 2 CFs, yeah, I like dipping back out here.
Yeah. Clipping through the tube to break the tube. That's nice too.
Yep, these two runners have
the next time.
have opposite strategies this run. Smellin says, I want both reserves. And John's like, no thanks. So we'll see who comes out on top here for that.
The battle of the reserves. We got some microwave action going on John's side, but that nerfed plasma makes it a lot less effective. Like about half.
Yeah, a little under actually at this point.
Yeah.
So we needed the double shot to take out Dragon. Still much faster than other means. I guess we could have done a little bit of grapple action, but that was easier, quicker.
I know that Varia can't be down in Lower Warfare, but can Heat Shield be down there? Because that's a 50% damage reduction at any rate.
I think I have seen it behind Ridley before, so I believe Heat Shield can, but Varia cannot.
Yeah, right. So that would be a fun pickup if Smellin happened to run into that.
Just grab a little extra defense on the way, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a 50% damage reduction, thanks.
At least both runners have enough to survive Mother Brain's beam as well, so Varia is not necessary for this seed to be finished, but obviously it makes life a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, definitely.
And FLJ is staying in Metroid MST / Shy Guy's good graces by avoiding all the reserves. So that's some team camaraderie that you love to see.
You gotta think of the team.
Right, here we go with the lava dive. I think it's going to be kind of tight here because you have to jump with space jump and screw attack. And I don't know, we'll see how that works. Oh, it's working pretty well.
With gravity, it's just...
Who would have thought?
Right, yeah. No lava dive required, it's just space jump. Space jump.
So I believe we have 4 majors down here in LN. We'll see how many Smellin decides to check.
Right, yeah, it was Mickey Mouse.
Marky Moose.
I mean,
Gold,
yes, that one.
Gold to Rizzo, Ridley, and Firefleet, right?
Boom, you got him. I think so.
And we're getting a Shack tool check from
Oh,
John here.
look at this.
If this is Varia, then I don't know. Varia or Speed, I think would be the only things he'd want to see down here.
Yeah, yeah, probably so.
Oh, it's Heat Shield.
Oh,
Well, that
heat
kind of helps a
shield.
little bit.
Yeah.
It does give you some damage reduction down there. Something
Yep,
Spawn's not going to have. Because Norfair is no joke, no matter how many E-tanks you have, a couple wrong inputs or a couple of missed inputs, and you could be in a little bit of trouble.
Spring Ball was on Marky Moose room. I saw a quick
Smellin's health is pretty low.
Oof,
but
yeah.
Good thing we got those silvery tanks, huh, Shy Guy? Those are pretty
Saving
sweet.
the day. Yeah.
Pretty cool. Oh, Zing. Throwing a right hook right back at me.
Reserve tanks are for the weak.
Well, it's for the weekend then.
So, oh, nice. E-tanks are for the weekend. Reserve tanks are for the week.
Okay. That's fair. Now I can...
Nice, sensible clothing.
Now I can budget out my energy.
What is
already hard on the weekend? Use your reserves to get through work.
There you go. Yeah, that's the way to do it.
And Plasma is...
More E.
Beautiful energy tank.
I mean, at this point...
John's
like, I'm going down, right? Like,
yeah. I think that's what the stutter step right before deciding to pick it up was. Like, well, at this point, I'm not checking anything else. I just got to go to LN. So I'll take the energy.
You already did Shack Tool and Plasma, Sand Pits.
Yeah, so that means Varia's got to be Watering Hole now at this point.
Yeah.
Or Gravity or Extra Preserve, because those are the three we haven't seen that I know of.
Waterway, but they don't have speed. Or Spazer.
Oh, that's a good point.
Or it could be at the top of ship that they skipped out on the last two majors up there. So it's only inconvenient locations.
I'm just gonna go with my intuition that it's at Watering Hole.
Yeah.
Because why not? That's my guess. We'll find out at the end screen.
I think Spazer was at Watering Hole, and then Varia was at Waterway.
Oh man, that's kind of mean of the seed, huh?
Yeah.
I like that guess though. I do like that.
Alright, we got a pre-Ridley Crystal Flash going on over here.
This is good for smelling. Even with this Crystal Flash, still gonna have 29 supers to take out the Pelican.
Yeah. Lots of...
Won't have to farm too much here. Oh, nice. Super drops. 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
Or no, 3 out of 4. So yeah, that's nice. And John doing a little bit of farming on these Meridia bugs. I haven't seen many farm here recently.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not a farm spot you often see.
I wonder if those bugs have a slightly higher power bomb drop rate than other things along the way. Maybe that's why. Because I guarantee you John knows more about the game than me, so I'm not doubting him here. I just haven't seen it.
Yeah, no judgment. That's for chat.
Yeah, chat can judge all they want.
And does.
Oh,
E-tank, that's a good one though.
RBO saving grace right there. That's exactly what you wanted to see, because nothing else is going to be helpful at that point.
Yeah, now you're like pretty good to just get out. You could farm up some supers and missiles so you have one more flash. Or not.
Looks like Smellin's just going for it with reckless
Yeah,
abandon.
I mean,
Although
that's
with
a
the
ton
energy,
of
it's
E.
not too
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. And screw attack,
Space jump. The key hunters are not going to be an issue for you. All 6 of the musketeers that split up into 2 rooms are not going to cause you any heartache here, so should be out of this situation in a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Not have to worry about that.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And it looks like John is ready to head down.
All right.
Or
dang it,
wants the power bombs for a second crystal flash. I like that.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Because you just never know. It's a race. You might as well have a little bit of a safety backup there. I like the second CF.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Alright. Yeah, Smellin's almost free.
Yeah, still 3 tanks, 2 reserves to get past. Now out of Lauren Warfare, but to get out of these next room and a half here and get to Bubble Mountain.
Yeah.
So
with the reserves, I think it's no worry, especially even if something went wrong right here. Yeah, nicely done, Smellin. Really good. Varialist lower Norfair there.
And now Cutie is coaching his coaches. Once you surpass the sensei, you come back and share even more advice. That's just kind. You know, I appreciate that.
And I'd love to see Cutie owning the meme in the chat there. That's A++.
That just makes it more funny. Yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty awesome.
I mean, Cutie has been practicing so hard, even his coaches made the playoffs. That's a testament to just how much work has been put in.
But Cutie just said that he is a randomizer coach for some people, and so if that's the case, if Cutie's coaching Cutie's coaches, then the coaches become coached by Cutie, but they're also coaching Cutie. It's like this weird wormhole sort of thing opens up, and we all might die.
Or maybe they're just talking about different categories? Sure, why not?
All right, yeah. If that saves us all from a weird causal time loop that destroys the planet, that's fine with me.
Yeah, I'd rather do that. Don't want to lose the whole planet just because the coaching circle has gotten Doc and Marty into a bind.
Well, blowing up a whole planet because you're done with it is sort of on brand for the Metroid community, I have to admit. You know, that is sort of what we do at the end of every single game. It's like, okay, I'm done here. Just blow it up.
All right, that's fair.
All right, well, this one's about done. Looks like Smellin's heading into Torian. And,
with a GG time of 49:20. Still has to be Torian though, but
right, yeah.
That is a nice ship right there. I like it.
But even like you said, they don't need Varia from Mother Brain, but with so many, like, that's going to still be comfortable for Smellin either way with 10 E-tanks. It's like 3 more than you need.
Yeah, and both reserves. So.
Yeah.
So Mother Brain will do 6 full E-tanks of damage. So we can't be way too cavalier with the health here, but it's a pretty nice position for any of these playoff runners to be in.
4 tanks and 2 reserves as cushion is pretty comfortable.
Oh, yeah. You just don't want to break the record of taking as many hits as possible on the way to it.
Yeah.
But other than that, you should be alright.
Alright. Let's see that ice turn back on.
Take a screw attack off.
Yeah. Ice goes on, screw attack goes off.
That's just how we Metroid, folks. That's just how we Metroid.
It's just how we Torian sometimes. One Metroid, 2 Metroid, 3 Metroid,
1 metal pirate.
4 Metroid, all dead.
Finish him.
I'm just gonna count Metroids for the rest of the time.
Okay, I'll count metal pirates. 2. I'm done.
1 Metroid, 2. Alright, this is boring already.
Yeah, just listen to the wonderful music of the angry bubble bath while we get through Torian.
Angry bubble bath. That is pretty accurate. That would be fun to like see how that song was created. If someone was like, just make it sound like an angry bubble bath. I'm like, fine. Watch this. All right, baby skip, yes or no? What do you think?
I'll go with no. Not because I doubt him, but because it's a race.
Boom. You win 100 internet points.
Oh, nice. Can I exchange those for some French toast? Because now I made myself hungry.
Imaginary French toast, sure.
Okay, fair enough.
Have all the toast you like.
Need to get Toasty in chat to hook me up.
French or otherwise.
Oh, I guess that was a good guess because I forgot they never got Speed Booster. So that
right.
was a really good attempt by
Speed
Smellin. Thanks for Derp helping my memory banks there. It's a full-time job to help me remember things, Derp, and I appreciate your help.
Yeah, this has been a speedless seed. No hiding a hair of it. Maybe it was
someone
wreck ship.
Someone go tell Toasty on his Diablo 2 that Salty's coming right now and needs some toast. And he needs to take a 15-minute break.
Right away, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, you know what? 5-minute break, because we're close.
Yeah.
It doesn't take that long to toast some toast. 5 minutes is cool.
It's reasonable. You're a good bird.
Thank you. That's why I try to reach out to the rest of the bird community by hiring a plumber, so we don't have to dirty so many cars. Because, you know, people take time to work on those cars and keep them clean. And some of my other species don't really care. And I think that needs to change.
Yeah, it sounds like important work you're doing. I hope that goes well with your foundation. Thank you.
Yeah, we still hate pelicans.
Fair enough. We do too. Especially the ones that killed our parents.
Wait, the Joker and Batman are here now?
Yeah. Ridley with the Joker makeup.
But no, I'm just like a dog chasing cars. I wouldn't know what to do with one if I caught it. I just do things.
Ridley's like, do you want to hear my origin story?
No, that's okay, Ridley.
No, we're good. I just want to blast you with missiles things. Alright, there goes that 6-tank Variolous Mother Brain Beam. And it's all
Looks like we damaged that one just nice. And FrenchLightningJohn showing us how to do Lower Norfair without reserves.
Right.
I can feel MST's smile all the way from here.
I mean, after watching Smellin's Lower Norfair, it is, like someone in the chat just pointed out, it's pretty impressive to see how slow that is ticking down the energy. That
it
heat
looks like
shield made a huge difference.
Yeah, definitely. Heat shield was. I didn't realize it was that nice.
Right. Yeah.
I probably would have attempted more Lower Norfair stuff in some of those seeds that I practiced if I knew heat shield was that cool about it.
Yeah. I mean, it tells you it's 50% reduction, but you don't really get a feel for it until you see how slow that's ticking down. It's like, wow, that's a lot.
Definitely.
All right. Another speedless speedway. Good times. No.
That means we had to talk to all 6 of the frogs.
Yeah. No, the baby. I'll avenge for you.
I just like running so fast that my thighs rubbing together make hypersonic sounds and blow everything up around me as I run.
That's what that noise is.
Yeah.
Samus is just wearing nylon, like a tracksuit.
Yeah, there's armor everywhere on her except for like the inner thigh, so she could run a little smoother. That's all.
Yeah, it's just
It's for comfort and movability. Well, also good protection everywhere else.
Yeah. That tracks. All right, in the escape, blowing up the planet. Let's go. But yeah, as you were mentioning before, as you can see on the screen, there's a 1 win for the Wondrous Wave enjoyers. This is going to put them up 2-0, which is nice when all you need is 3 to move on. So yeah, we'll have to go to the gravity match. Let's see, because this was the Varia match, right? Because they're theming the 3 matches on the suits. There's the power suit match, the Varia match, and the
correct, yeah, gravity match. I just don't know which one took place first.
Right,
I know some
okay.
of them have been out of order.
Yeah, it could have been, in another order.
And I did not see the first round of this playoff.
And we don't need to say, because maybe that'll help with the spoiler issue you were mentioning before.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So you won't know which one you're actually watching.
So if it's gravity when you watch gravity or power, just shrink your screen a little bit so you can't see the timer and just watch the match, and you can see who wins those. Yeah, the Varia match.
Good one.
Very good call, and a very good GG's by Super Melon the Smellin at 58-24. I'm just gonna guess because I talked too long. Maybe 58-22. But GG Smellin.
Yeah. GG's indeed. GG's to everyone, and don't forget to follow these runners who did an amazing job, amazing race, and
a big thanks to Paragon for tracking for us. The tracking software has been kind of hit or miss recently, but Paragon figured it out. Did a beautiful job. Thank you so much, Paragon.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so we'll see. Maybe we'll get one or both players in, because John, even if John does finish things up with the delay, likely already done. But yeah, we'll see if either or both runners want to come in and do a little interview about the seed. What did you think of the seed, Salty?
Man, I had a lot of fun with it. I always like seeing a little bit of RBO. I'm the reversed kind of Cavnastics. Cav loves the suitless Meridia, and I like seeing people run through Lower Norfair without Varia protection, especially good players, as as these two, FLJ and Smellin. I had a lot of fun watching, man. Thanks for doing this with me.
Yeah, always a good time. Thanks for doing it with me too. And yeah, it's pretty cool seed. It was there wasn't a lot of divergence. We sometimes like to see that, but you know, they mostly ran the same route up until about 2/3 of the way through, and then let just Smelling get away with it. But yeah, I like these dash recall seeds. I think the new items are a lot of fun, and the split up charge stuff is cool too. So I always enjoy watching these races.
And I don't know if the runners would like to do a interview this time or not. I haven't heard back from either of them.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
we still have a game 3 in this matchup, so nothing's decided yet. But at the moment, congratulations and GGs to Wonders Wave enjoyers, Smellin and teammates, which I don't have the list up right now, so I apologize. But very nice win today.
Yeah,
and also a big thank you shout out to Adirondack Rick, helping with the stream, and the tracker, as Paragon noted. Without y'all, this would not be coherent whatsoever. So thank you.
Yeah,
and, we do have Smellin and set up, so hopefully Smellin can pop on over and we'll say what's up.
Absolutely. Yeah, Smellin and maybe John will show up too, but at least we got one person coming here.
Oh, I guess I did make the claim that both suits might be in wreck ship, and it actually was the case.
Oh,
Varia was up there.
Yep, dipping out on wreck ship. Although, I mean, the time it took John to get the heat shield was definitely a sink, but like, they both did that lower Norfair so fast. I don't know how much time was really lost because of the no suit. I wouldn't say much.
I agree. I think, they both did a really nice lower Norfair.
Yeah.
And
speaking of which,
Smellin with us.
Yeah, GG's.
Hey, GG, thank you.
So, what did you think of that seed?
I was pretty nervous after I went down and there was like literally nothing there.
Yeah.
But sorry, go ahead.
I was just say the seed was pretty free with the E-tanks early on, but not much else.
Yeah.
We ended up finding out, I'm sure you did too, watching the end screen, but Varia was up in wreck ship along with Gravity. Both you decided to dip after getting Gravity, which was fun as a viewer because we got to see some awesome lower Norfair stuff from both of you. But really nicely done, and you made me happy because you picked up reserve tanks, and I always like seeing those. I don't know why, I'm weird, but thank you for the race. It was a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, it was it was interesting because even though I was just saying to Salty right before you came in that even though that you both dipped out on the Varia up in wreck ship, I was going to say I don't think it even really cost you that much time, because with the movement items that you had and your ability to get through it and do everything, I don't think not having the suit lost you much time in lower Norfair at all. Especially you got bailed out with the E-tanks a couple times too.
Yeah, the E-tank behind Ridley really saved me.
Yeah, definitely.
And the one at Fireflies saved me the ammo for Crystal Flash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we got a very friendly RBO style seed there with those energy tanks being kept in place. So that was nice to see. I didn't want to see anybody take an LN death.
Yeah.
That would have been too tragic for me to handle today. So
yeah, fortunately we had like a good amount of supers, so the Ridley fight wasn't like super nerve-wracking.
Yeah, able to just blast him out. Yeah, that's cool though. Yeah, it was. I mean, if you watch it back, you'll see that both you and John sort of were on the same path for about 2/3 of the seed, and it was right around wreck ship where we got a little bit of divergence because you did a Forgotten Highway, and John actually went up to check sky missiles and then dipped out, and then went to Meridia through the tube and did some of the like West Meridia checks. And so, I mean, you guys both ended up checking a lot of the same stuff, but it was at different times after that. And that's where really got some good divergence, but you were just too far ahead for John to ever catch up.
Yeah, after finding gravity, I was just like, oh, I just need to go. Like, I probably can't win if I keep looking around for Varia.
Right.
I did do the extra, the Mama Turtle check was really bad, but I'd never done a gravity-only Lower Norfolk Hell run before. I'd always had at least Heat Shield before, so I kind of wanted one more energy tank, but it ended up working out.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, with all those E-tanks, it's sort of like, okay, you know, I mean, how many did you have going down there? 10, I think, or 9, maybe?
I think I had 8 going down, and then I found 2 down there, so I ended up with 10.
Yeah, so much, but hey, it worked out and it was great. So do you have any words for your team or anyone else? Anything about the seed you want to say?
Pressure's on for Sasha. See if he can finish out the 3-0.
Get the sweep, huh?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, GG to you and to all the Wondrous Wave enjoyers. Salty, you got anything else you want to say?
Well, just to follow up, Sasha Boss and Shy Guy will be doing the third race on Sunday at 8 o'clock Eastern, and that is gravity mode. So please tune into that. I don't know who's doing it yet as far as comms and tracking, but we have people looking like they're ready to go. So that'll be a lot of fun. And thank you for coming out today.
All right, well, you know, follow the runners. I'm going to give you all their Twitch handles again. Follow Paragon and Salty and whoever else you feel like. Thanks to SpeedGaming and all the organizers and all the teams, all the runners, chat. Salty, thanks for doing this with me.
Absolutely. And my stream actually works now, so if you do want to watch me, it's a thing.
Nice.
You don't have to, but at least it's up.
Oh, you have to, all right.
Okay, I'll make you do it.
Yeah.
All right.
No worries. Well, I don't see John anywhere in the setup, so I don't believe. I would guess he's not coming to talk. But